Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to Blob. This is Blob, and today I decided I wanted to look at some abandoned buildings, and I want to rate them on a scale of 1 to 5 on whether or not I would personally live there as and become the local cryptid there. Now, as I have stated previously, I have upgraded from abandoned buildings to little basement spaces. I much prefer a little basement these days. Uh, but with that being said, I do still appreciate a nice abandoned location. So I thought I would just look at some of these and see what's up with them. Stick around to post number 6 because I think that one's just so spectacular and so cool. I don't want to spoil too much, but let's just hop into it. And if you're liking this little content journey that your local cryptid is going on, maybe leave a like and maybe a subscribe or maybe do a little comment. That would be nice. Some feedback on the videos would be nice so I know what you guys like and stuff. But anyway, let's just get on into it and let's look at some abandoned places. That would be very cool. Alright, it's abandoned house inception. An abandoned house is shot from an abandoned house. I mean, the I guess the length one will go to photograph abandoned homes. You see, I would probably not live in the house that they are photographing the other abandoned house from, because the house is falling apart. And whilst I used to live in abandoned spaces as the local cryptid, um, I would say that I had standards, and I liked to find abandoned places that were not falling apart. Now, I do not know the condition of the other home that they are photographing across the way there. It is also abandoned. So due to not knowing the condition of that home, I think your local cryptid might crash there. I would say 1 out of 5 for living there. Because I have standards. An abandoned car in Alaska. Um, here's the thing. I just find the scenery so genuinely beautiful, like on the trees and stuff. So I think I would live there. I think I would treat it like an Airbnb. I would want to go visit there. It's a little bit more than a crash pad like that first one, but I don't think I would like to live there because the amenities do not look very good. But it is very pretty. It's like the cryptid version of camping. I want to look at it, I want to experience it a little bit, and then I want to leave. So I would say 2.5 out of 5 for wanting to live there. I'd want to go for a little while, and then I would want to leave. Abandoned house in the Chernobyl zone. Well, I don't know. I don't think I would be able to live there, with without the effects of it being the Chernobyl zone. As I have quite a few of the same vulnerabilities as the local human population. Um, so at this time, I think I'm going to need to pass on this one. This one is definitely a 0 out of 5. It can remain abandoned, I believe. It's an abandoned, very destroyed movie theater. Yeah, I think that's a pretty sad one. It looks like the humans went in and destroyed it. It could be a very good abandoned place, and if the equipment still works, I could go sit there and watch movies in an abandoned movie theater. But due to how destroyed it is, I do not believe that there would be any equipment left. And as it is a movie theater, I don't think that that would be a very good place to live. It's not really like a house or a home. Like, you couldn't make it your own, you know? Like, you want to make it your space or whatever, you know? So, I think I'm gonna have to pass. I don't think I would live there at all. I don't even think I would really crash there. So, I'm gonna say maybe a 0 out of 5 for livability. Yeah, I just wouldn't live there. If the equipment was still there, I might go watch a movie though, but would not live there. An abandoned mafia mansion. Um, I don't know. It's a little opulent for this cryptid. I don't like excessive opulence. I think it's a little cringe. But yeah, it's definitely a house. It's livable. I could possibly live there. Uh, barring that the mafia doesn't want it back, because I don't want to deal with that, to be quite frank. I don't know. I would say it would be like 2.5 out of 5 for livability. Just due to it is a house, it is a home, but the mafia might want it back, and I don't want to deal with that. You know, I'm too friendly of a local cryptid to do that, and I don't want to deal with those types of humans. So, yeah. Okay, so this is my favorite one that I found. It's so cool. The fall foliage, the cool truck. Man, this little cryptid would love to get that truck up and running so it wouldn't be abandoned. Like, that is just so cool. Now, there is no house, but I am a little cryptid that loves to live in the woods, and that truck is just so cool. I think, like the one with the train car, I think this is very good for like the cryptid version of like an Airbnb. Like, I would want to come visit here. I would want to see all of the attractions, like rolling around in the leaves and climbing the tree and going into the woods. But then I think I would want to leave. But I think I would regret wanting to leave a little bit more with this one. So I think I'm gonna give it a 3.5 out of 10 for livability. Man, it's just so pretty too, you know? I I I love that for it, you know? No, the Reddit user asked, would you buy this and renovate it if you had the chance to? It actually doesn't look like too bad of a property, I think. That if I had the time and the energy and the human money to renovate this, I think I would. It's a nice little property. It looks like it's on like a beach or maybe even possibly a very quite large lake. I think the humans would enjoy living here, and it looks like there's multiple spaces, so you could rent it out to multiple people, and when it it looks quite like there was something here at one time. As far as me wanting to live here, I don't really like the ocean, and I think that is a beach. So I don't think I would live here, but as far as livability goes, I would say that although it is not for me, I would probably live there. 4 out of 5. Boone Tunnel, Kentucky's first highway tunnel. Uh, I would live there. Yes. This is very lovely. It is a dark little cave, and as I now reside in basements and I reside in dark little basements, I think it would be very logical for me to also like a dark little cave. And then outside of the cave, there are woods, and I like being a little gremlin and rolling around in the leaves in the woods. So I think that I would 10 out of 10 live here. But it's out of 5. But I think this is the one that I would live in most. So I think we're gonna cheat and say that I would live here 10 out of 5. No question. Abandoned house with a crib on the roof. Now, the thing about this one is it's not just abandoned, it looks haunted. And I prefer there to be no ghosts in my house. I don't like ghosts. I find them annoying as they like to knock stuff over and they're not cute like cats. I like cats, but ghosts are not cute like cats. So when ghosts knock things over, it's annoying. So I don't think I would live here as it is too haunted. 0 out of 5. Prairie Springs Fire Tower in the morning fog. Now, and this thing is unsafe. Like, how do you get up to the little habitat? The stairs look unsafe, and I prefer safety first. Safety first is always important. Take care of yourself. Um, so I guess you could just kind of live in the woods, but I would say as far as the habitat goes, it is unlivable because it is unsafe to get up there. So I would say a 1 out of 10 because I could be in the woods for a little bit, but I would have no habitat. So, uh, and I would only like to roll around in the leaves for so long. So a 1 out of 10 due to the lack of habitat, or at least the lack of safe habitat. Okay, but anyway, I think I'm gonna leave it there for today, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good day, or don't. I don't know. I don't know your life. Make sure to leave a little subscribe before I fade into the void. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. Bye.